I'll make new banners once we set up an editing schedule and things like that.
Once you set up an editing schedule.
Okay.
So where are we going to be recording?
We can do that part, man.
So you just want me to bring my laptop over?
That's fine. Until you buy me a gaming computer. Are we good? Are we good now? It's SuperStarcraftBros.
Silver Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, I hope this Silver Tuesday, Wednesday is better than that Bronze Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
A little bit of pause action in the beginning. Well, guys, we are on Cloud Kingdom this bout for our silver round of the week. We have a PvP for you, which seems to be a rarity nowadays considering Protoss doesn't seem to be doing well in any of the tournaments. We got a little bit of... What have you been practicing your camera work, Iron Sparks? You're throwing me off. Waka 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 Protoss Nexus! Oh dear. I'm Jay.
I'm Iron Sparks.
And what do you got?
Did you say the map?
Cloud Kingdom.
Cloud Kingdom.
Purple Land.
Well, in our top right corner we have our red Protoss, Aimboy.
Pew pew!
And in our bottom left
Let's see if you can actually get it this time.
we have our blue Protoss.
Ooh, fancy circling.
IXLlure.
Lure. Alright, let's bring up that heads-up display. Production tab shows that both players are creating probes right now.
Yeah, so both players should have their pylon. Yep. Probably going to see Gateway go down right now for Aimboy.
Good timing on that.
And right now for IXLlure.
It does look like he's going for another probe, so maybe he's going 14 gate just to have a tiny bit more economy. Probe fight in the middle line.
Fight.
I do like that he pulled off that one probe that was damaged and got another one to fight.
Alright, so this gateway extremely delayed. It's probably gonna, if Aimboy is going for a 4 gate, it really could be detrimental.
Yeah, it could, but I mean it's the silver level, so I don't know if we're gonna see a hardened core 4 gate type build. We have the second pylon down for Aimboy, and it looks like Lure has drawn off or lured away 2 probes of Aimboy, so he's actually cutting down mining time right there, which is it might actually help stabilize and equal out that late gateway.
Yeah, really all he needs to do is, he doesn't even need to chase it, just keep an idea of where it is,
yeah.
Make sure it's not dropping anything funny, and you're good. I mean, he's getting the cyber core down, pretty decent timing, far ahead of Lure, so he's going to be ahead of that.
Yeah, and I mean, Lure finally gets the cybernetics core down. He gets it down right before that second pylon finishes. Lure right now, though, is sitting on a little bit more supply because he's getting out that first zealot, so he's gonna actually have an attacking unit out before Aimboy.
You know, Aimboy isn't worried about it right now because, you know, he very good decision getting this watchtower. He's gonna know if anything's coming. He's just ample time to actually get units out if he needs to. And right now he's throwing down some additional gateways and starting warp gate. Yep,
so he has that chrono boost dumped down on that warp gate immediately. And back at Lure's base, we have the second Vespene gas geyser being taken by the assimilator. And we do have his own warp gate tech. So these both silver players have a build in mind. I mean, they're going through their steps as Protoss players, as all Protoss players will do. And so it looks like we're going to see some early gateway units, maybe a Robo Bay thrown down here or there. It does look like Aimboy is being smart, and he is scouting the bottom corner to see if that probe maybe dropped a epoxy pylon.
Yeah, it's always good to check your corner. He's not doing the best to keep him with his Chronos, but he's doing pretty good at it. Not leaving too much time in between. Back at Lure's house, he's not crowing this when I say he's getting a quick Twilight Council.
So we might see some early Blink Stalkers, or maybe some even speed lots.
It could be
another pause asked by Aimboy, and it does look like it was granted. We got
PP.
How old are you?
2.
Okay. Alright, so that Zealot was scouting around for Lure, trying to find any proxy pylons that were set up around the natural of his base. And everything does look good, but Zealot's going to continue his scouting.
Yeah, so we do have charge being reassured, so it looks like it's going to be focusing heavily on the Zealot production.
That's very, very interesting. I wonder if he's going to back this up with maybe Immortals or something to take advantage of the gas that he's collecting right now.
I don't know. I mean, both players
just
simultaneously...
Wait, looks like we got to cancel in the Robo Bay.
Yes, he did cancel his. He was sitting up here, but he decided not to go with that.
So it's kind of like he's going for a zealot speed lots with like a timing type push. Maybe that's what we're seeing.
Yeah, very interesting placement of the Robo Bay for aimboy. Very exposed, likely to die and become useless.
That's the most morbid prediction for the Robo. It's going to die a tragic death where it's beheaded, when then its body is dragged through the streets on the back end of a Ford 250 pickup truck.
You know what we need to
While
bring
small animals throw popcorn on its carcass.
You know, I think we should bring the big guillotines back.
Why? Why, Iron Sparks, did the guillotine pop into your head all of a sudden?
Because guillotines are awesome. Not personally.
I really don't think people think guillotines are awesome. I mean, they're creepy.
But they're cool. It's like...
Do you know, I was actually reading an article, I think it might have been from like Gizmodo. I'm not sure actually. And they talked about like people's names who got associated with like the wrong thing. And Guillotine, the guy who made the guillotine, actually during the French Revolution proposed that they come up with, you know, an alternate to beheading people, because a lot of times when you would, you know, an executor would drop the axe, it wouldn't go through someone's neck, and they'd feel pain, and it'd be messy, and so he proposed the guillotine contraption to like make it more civil for beheading people. Yeah.
See,
well,
he was doing a good service for people.
Back to PvP land.
Alright, so we got Lure's heavy zealot fuse stalker army coming up. But you know, I think this should be fine. He has a couple of force fields to throw down if he needs to. Unfortunately, he hasn't produced anything other than that observer from that Robo Bay. But I think he can hold this if he's careful. Up here we do have a proxy pylon.
Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting having these zealots with their charge so early on. But I think the thing that's really going to hurt there is he does not have his expansion going. And I mean, a Protoss on 2 bases is just a very scary Protoss.
Yeah, see, he needs to check on a force field.
Yep, he cuts off this army a little. Actually, he locks all the zealots in place, making them quite useless.
Yeah, but you know, they're just gonna come back. He lost all his sentries.
Yeah, those remaining zealots who were free and the stalkers were able to pick off those sentries.
You know, like I said, this is going to be very exposed. If he does decide to focus this down, this Immortal isn't going to make it. These zealots that are in there are doing a lot of damage. The Stalkers aren't doing enough damage in return. This one will go down.
Aimboy was a bit lucky at the beginning of that push because the zealots were not targeting the wall. They were trying to target the zealots behind it.
Yeah, like I said,
and now they're going to march into the probe line.
The Robo died.
We are not going to watch. There we go. Slaughter of the probes. What the F do this called? I made it. I call it building units.
I call it...
What's its name?
John.
I will show it to you. It doesn't have a name. I have a name. It's called StarCraft 2.
I call it John.
This is the John build. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, when you go past Charlotte with some Stalker support, it's called the John.
Yep.
And then there was a standstill in the battle.
Except no blink. So it's like,
oh my god,
it's like Charged Zealot.
It's like it's a convertible, but the top's built on the top of the car. Blitzing Blink Stalkers is nothing like. Well, okay, good force field down to trap these zealots. Though I mean, he's sitting right next to them. I mean, except for that one. That one's dancing. All right, we have additional. Ooh, Stalkers really should have been warped in. Another force field. Sentry's gone, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the building placement does allow Aimboy to maybe get another warp in of Stalkers, and he could kite, or well, he can't really kite charge live. Sorry. And of course, Lure is kind of doing the mixed manners, check the replay comment.
Well, you're just saying it because Aimboy was asking what the build was.
Yeah. Looks like these 2 pylons are going to die, leaving all of the gateways unpowered for Aimboy. I'm going to hate this plan, lol, GG well played. Well, at least both players stayed in good manners.
Yeah, so the John strategy does take the game.
You're really going to call it the John, aren't you? Expect the next 2v2 game we play, you go to John strategy.
We'll have to see.
Alright. Well, leave a comment down below on how you think the John strategy went. Hit that like button. Did you just click in your head, this is a PvP, so it's a PP game, and we're talking about the John?
No.
Oh, I did. So leave a comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe. We're going to have some live casting and some streaming up to you guys probably end of next week, so stay tuned on Tumblr, if it comes back, Twitter, and on YouTube, and we'll make an announcement where we're going to be doing live streaming and things like that. So, yeah, good luck, have fun.
GG.
GG.